Wait, here we go.
Anyway, okay, so welcome back, guys. This is going to be the King of the Nationwide SEA server, Australia versus Singapore. This is going to be set 2. Australia is currently up 1 set. These are best of 3 matches here. So we're going to be having Nirvana versus Legionnaire, a PvP match on Lost Temple. I am Unstable, and as always, joined by my co-caster T-Gun. And we are going to go straight into this match. What do you think we're going to see here on Lost Temple from these guys here, T-Gun?
Both players being really high profile. We probably won't see any cheese, and given that no probe is being sent out, that's pretty much confirmed it. I expect both of them to open 1-gate cyber, maybe into 2-gate robo, just so they can open up the tech trees, and then both players being really, really well versed, they'll then just tailor their builds to counter the others as opposed to following a set build order past there.
Yeah, absolutely. They're both very dynamic players. Nirvana actually represented Singapore for, I believe, StarCraft 1 and Warcraft 3. I'd have to be quoted on that. I'm not 100% sure. And, of course, Legionnaire, the only Australian programmer to ever go to Korea, back in 2003, I believe it was. Had a pretty successful stint over there. But, so far, we got pretty standard stuff. No cheese coming out, which is always good.
Legionnaire scouting late, as always.
Yeah, Legionnaire does like that 13 scout instead of 9 scout. It does hurt him, as we saw earlier today versus Domo, where he is vulnerable to certain cheese styles. But still no... Wow, okay. Maybe he's going for a later scout.
Yeah, that's really strange. I'm sure you can attest to this, but in PvP, if you don't 9 pylon scout, any 2-gate proxy will just absolutely floor you. And if you don't 9 pylon scout and they 2-gate proxy, you deserve to lose. Right then and there. Because that is purely your fault. If you scout it, you'll beat it. But if you're just being really lazy, it's just not going to work.
Yeah, but both players are getting their second, their gas and gateway here. Pretty much mirror build orders. PvP always seems to knock down to the same build order up until the Cybernetics core. That's when they actually mix it up. Whether you want assimilators, second assimilator first, second gateway first, doesn't really matter. It looks like both players going for it. Oh, sorry, Legionnaire going for its second gateway before the cyber core here. Interesting.
Nirvana going for the cyber.
But Legionnaire also now does have the cyber core as well.
Yeah, I think this is the 7% mining trick kicking in for Legionnaire. He has basically 150 minerals extra.
Right, he also hasn't been... Nirvana hasn't been chrono boosting. Nirvana has not been chrono boosting.
Wow.
He's sitting on really? 95 energy, 96. Yeah. That's always going to be interesting. Both players getting a Zealot out now, though. But Legionnaire definitely in the upper hand with that gateway. Just about finished when Nirvana's only just started. So, very interesting from both players.
Yeah, Nirvana's ahead 2 workers already when there hasn't been any sort of harass. And they've both practically had the same build order. This is just purely down to mechanics right here, and Legionnaire is pulling ahead. That's really strange, given that Nirvana, I would have given an edge in this match. I really rate him as a player. Legionnaire has the mechanics and has the mindset, but he has just not played the volume of games in SC2 as Nirvana has.
Yeah, looks like we got a 3rd gateway here for Nirvana now. Could be trying to trick into a 4-gate here for Legionnaire, but Legionnaire pulling across the map with his couple of Stalkers and a Zealot. He does have the unit composition down pat. It is going to be 1-1 here. But I think if Legionnaire doesn't control this Zealot right, he will be getting a little bit of trouble here. Nirvana did see it coming down because of that Naga tower, though, so this could be interesting. There is a Sentry coming and another Stalker, so I think Legionnaire isn't as good a position as he thinks right now, because he is going to actually be 1 unit down any second as soon as these things pop up. Oh no, Nirvana is supply blocked. Where is that pylon? There is no pylon going down. There it is. Oh, thank God for that. And it looks like we got a force field here. Nice force field catching that Zealot out of the way. Lots of damage going down to that Stalker. Legionnaire forced to pull back, but there's just too many units there now. 3 gateways. Warp gate is just finished for him too, so it's going to be very useful. Warp gate finishing for Legionnaire any second, and he does have a 3rd gateway going down, and he does not have anything else. No Robo Bay as of yet. Being more aggressive here for Legionnaire. It's going to come back and bite him, though. I think he's going to lose this Stalker, maybe.
Yeah, he baited out Nirvana's units, and he had a reinforcing Stalker come forward. He picked off a Zealot and then a Stalker, and he was working on that Sentry before he wisely backed off due to the warp-in reinforcements. But Nirvana has a proxy pylon going up, and that I think it won't finish in time, but the Legionnaire's going to see it and probably bunker up the top of the ramp, get a sentry out, and just kind of wait.
Yeah, he definitely does see it, but it's not going to be enough. There's going to be units pouring in here, and more units being warped in. Legionnaire hasn't turned all his unit or his gateways into warp gates yet. He doesn't have force field. Oh, this is going to be terrible. He is going to be able to take out that first one. It is going to be 3 versus 4. More Stalkers warping in here for Nirvana and Zealots as well. This could be dangerous for Legionnaire. He needs to warp in quite a few more units. He does have sentries now, so he's going to be able to force field. There we go. But too many Zealots. I think there's just too many units already. And it comes down to Legionnaire having 1,000 minerals. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Wow. I think his macros just slipped so much. He's just fallen so far behind because of it. This is game over. So it's going to be 1-0 to Nirvana.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not sure how he let that many minerals